Hey everybody, want to Weasem here. It is Saturday, September 6th, 2014, 2:54 a.m. It's technically Friday night. To me, that's why it kind of throws me for a loop. That said, I made an unfortunate discovery here. I plan to start this thing off on the bonus mission map screen. As you can see, I came in, I used wind up, again, still trying to get him to the 25 chest with this particular wind up. Came to level select, again, accidentally clicked on arena modes out of habit. But then I came over here, and it was Thursday. No, I'm sorry. I guess Wednesday night. I did like the first 7. I bought the 3 from Tux, and we did 7 in a row. And then I stopped because it was like, I don't know, 5 in the morning or something. But I mentioned it was weird that the 3 that I just bought were at the front of the list, and they stayed that way. And so I went ahead and I've numbered everything 1, 2, 3, all the way through 7. And now when I came in here, treble theft, which I do not really like, was at the front. And then I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of what I thought would happen, but I scrolled through. I knew I should be on number 8, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, you can tell the background, these kind of follow themes, just like the solo survival. You've kind of got like the ruins area. Then in here, we kind of enter like the desert, Motleyville. You've got the frozen stuff, Shipwreck Island looking stuff. But you get the idea they're strung out, so the numbers aren't really going to match with anything. But, you know, it is what it is. So, needless to say, this is what's going to be called number 8 here, for all intents and purposes. The only thing I think I did off camera while I was editing, I went through a couple of these on, I don't know, I thought I actually did that one on Nightmare. I don't know, maybe I didn't. But anyway, I thought I did, and I thought I had like this perfect run on it. But we're going to come in here and do fishy fishing. Destroy the giant harpoons in the Elderfish Sanctuary. Haven't used these characters in this round, so I guess what I will do here is use... No, let's do Punk Shock here and Riptide for the next one, and just hope that we've selected the characters according to what is best. So, introduction for this round of recordings aside, we're going to get started. Friday the 5th was a big day. Minecraft for the Xbox One came out. That's literally the reason my nephew and I got the Xbox Ones, and hadn't really used it much.
Harpooning is forbidden in the Elderfish Sanctuary, but that hasn't stopped the Greebles. Please help Portalmaster by destroying these giant harpoons.
Okay, this might be good to have Punk Shock. She's a little quicker.
Amp it up.
And again, all of this is blind, so I don't really know what I'm doing.
Ready, 3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know what difficulty I'm on. Actually, she's not that fast.
Harpoon destroyed.
What am I saying? Oh, can we just... I guess we can. That would be really convenient if we could. It must be harder Nightmare. These guys would be dead already. I don't really need that, but we'll get a better score. But, yeah, and judging by the time, I'm thinking it must be harder Nightmare. I don't know, this could be Nightmare. We'll probably need to check that. Chances are we will fail. And then we'll, or maybe we'll get it done, I don't know. But I was trying to talk about Minecraft on the Xbox One. Really hadn't gotten to use the Xbox One much. I'm old school. I mean, I'm in my 20s, but I grew up with Nintendo stuff. The NES, was like a big deal when I was a little kid. And, some of you watching this, or some of you watching this that have young kids, I was of that age when the NES came out. I mean, it was kind of a big deal, and you didn't really know what it was, but you knew you wanted it.
Keep going.
And then we got the bundle. It was 3 games on one disc. It was Super Mario Bros. World Class Track Meet and Duck Hunt. Came with a power pad and a Nintendo Zapper. And spent hours trying to shoot the dog in Duck Hunt. A lot of people will have no clue what I'm talking about, but grew up with that stuff. And then I came in and All my friends had an SNES. I had a Sega Genesis, which is ironic because I'm a huge Super Mario World fan, go figure. But really enjoyed the Sega, and I got in big time into the sports games. Not really sure where to go, but had a lot of luck there. Obviously going to Sega Rack. Can we break that? No? Okay. And then I never really asked for anything. I played the living snot out of like I guess NBA Live 95, I think. I don't know how many hours I logged in custom seasons and that. I think like Madden 98, it might have drug into that. I think it was 98. And I mean, I was content with that. And then 1 year didn't ask for it, but I got a PlayStation 2. And then of course the Wii came out. I kind of introduced my nephew to Super Mario World, and that kind of got him into things. And oh, that's the tech guy. Good lord, I hate that goal. Definitely Nightmare mode. I should probably focus more. Do we have to restart, or can I just switch Skylanders? This will be interesting. I don't know the answer to this.
Go, Fish!
You can switch? Huh. Oh, well, how about that? I honestly did not know that. I thought if you didn't make it, you were just up a creek, you know. But again, I hate the tech goal. He is probably the toughest, at least, you know, on easy, maybe not, but he really good range and he fires super fast. This might be Nightmare. I'll check it here in a little bit, but got a PlayStation 2. I didn't really ask for it. I think I covered that actually. And then got the Wii. You know, kind of got my nephew in on that stuff. What was this? And
Destroyed.
you be real careful. Those not gonna come. Okay. But what I'm getting at is, I know most people are, good lord, totally content paying money, you know, what have you. It's nothing to most people to shell out $60 or, you know, 100 or something crazy. And this is really neat. We can switch characters, and I should probably pay more attention. I don't know if I should do new characters that we haven't used yet in this. Let's actually go back and use some we have, and then I'll, you know, try to keep doing them. But I don't know if there's like a limit, or you can just infinitely, you know, come in as long as there's time. But it's a bad idea if you're talking about something totally unrelated to what you're doing, when what you're doing is actually kind of hard. I think this must be Nightmare mode, because I feel like that spell from dead on hard right now. The wolf is doing better. Well, like I said, oh my gosh, I know this guy already. I don't know if losing Skylanders like affects your scoring. I've never really had that happen to me. So, but I'll just keep doing what I was doing and talking about things, even though I probably shouldn't. But Nintendo stuff, like you buy Mario Kart Wii, and you've got your internet connection at home that you already pay for, whoever it's through. And you put the game in, and you could go a race, and you didn't have to pay money. And that's awesome. You know, that's how it should be, in my opinion. And then, for whatever reason, some people, you know, are thinking, oh, well, you got to spend money, you know, to have a good time. Nintendo's kind of done it differently, where, you know, you have the game, and you buy it, and that's that. I mean, you get to play it. Here recently, they've kind of gotten into some DLC and stuff, but I don't know. I'm of that mindset. I grew up, and you know, when online wasn't even a thing. It became a thing, and it was free, you know, across the board. And then it's like XM radio. You know, somebody AM/FM is free, and then people decide to pay for something. There's a Tom Petty song about that, but I won't get into that. don't know. I guess I'm of a different breed. I don't really like the idea that I shell out $60 for a game, and then I pay for internet, and then to enjoy the game, I have to pay to play the game that I just bought. Now, if I paid to play a game that was free, okay, we can work with that. You know, maybe I'll justify spending $5 a month or something. But I don't know. It's always struck me as wrong, and that's kind of where I'm at. You know, like Plants vs Zombies, I have horrible experiences with that just because of the disappointment of so much of the game being completely inaccessible unless you're online, connected to the internet, paying money for a service to be online playing a game that you already bought, and for an internet connection you already paid for. I don't know, and like I said, I realize, you know, a lot of people say that's crazy, but I mean, I grew up in a different world than most people, I guess, that are at least out there voicing their opinions, and it's always going to strike me as wrong. I don't care if Nintendo does it in 2 years and it becomes commonplace across the board. I'm still going to be opposed to it big time. Where's the harpoon? I don't even see it. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to quit talking about that, and we're actually going to focus more on this. Did I use Scorpio? I don't know that I know I used Roller Brawl, so we will go back then. But I don't know, I mean, like I said, a lot of kids, I mean, they're growing up and that's just what you do. You pay money for the game, and then you pay to enjoy it online or something crazy like that. Me personally, it'll never be something that I think is right. Oh, is that the fifth one?
Great work, Portal Master. The Elderfish Sanctuary is safe once again.
I was gonna say, it's gonna not be in the water.
Got the point too.
Bonus mission completed. Portal Master rank up. New record.
Okay, well, I don't think that went really well. God, what did we go through? 2, 3 Skylanders, I guess. But I got to tell you a story of why I don't like, you know, essentially Xbox Live Gold and whatever PlayStation calls theirs. To me, it's like this right here. I want to pay for the game. I'll gladly pay for the game, but then let me play the game. And I don't need to pay money to do something online. Now, if EA or Microsoft or whoever wanted to let me pay $60 a year for Xbox Live Gold, and that was my internet connection, and it, you know, allowed me to upload YouTube videos and check my email and do, you know, I don't know, buy crud on Amazon, okay. But game plus internet plus access fee, it's just wrong, and it'll never be right with me. I don't care what people say, if I need to adapt to the times or anything. I am what I am, I say what I say, and that's how I will always stay. So anyway, that probably ruined this one for you. Seems like this one was kind of interesting. Probably shouldn't have been that hard, but I'm inclined. Let's check the leaderboard. We were hard or nightmare. Because otherwise I don't think we'd be that far ahead of everyone else. Let me actually just come in here. Level select. Well, it won't let me. What I'll do, since I can't check that, whenever we come into the next one, I'll see if I'm on hard or nightmare. Didn't think to check that ahead of time, but like I said, my apologies for rambling on about the connection service, but you know, had to buy Xbox Live Gold to play Minecraft on the Xbox, which is cool. I can play with my nephew, but it's one of those things, like if that same game was on Nintendo, we could have both bought it today. And I also like having physical copies. I'm not big on digital content only. I prefer, if there's an option, like New Super Luigi U, if I can get the physical copy and I have to wait a month, that's fine. I'm going to get the physical copy because I don't like digital. I don't like things that aren't concrete in life. But like I said, I think it's a different world now. I think most people just accept this. I don't. Most people, are just either grow up and it's all you've known. You've never known of a simpler and better time. And then there's people in my age bracket or older, and they just adapt to it and assume that's how it must always be now. And I don't agree with that mindset. To me, things were better and they should go back to that. Um, Again, I do not want to pay for a game, have an internet service that I'm already paying for, and then have to pay to access a large portion of the game or fully enjoy it. I mean, at that point in time, why did we purchase the game? And the thing with Plants vs. Zombies that's ticked me off so bad is it was portrayed that it was going to be exclusive to Xbox One, was going to be the offline mode, and it was going to be full featured, and all my friends at GameStop confirmed it, and then the day of, when it finally, I think the night before, they might have dropped the bombshell on people, and they offered to let me, back out, but I'd already pre-ordered 2 of them. I'd been talking it up to my nephew. It was really going to be the first game for us on the Xbox. Why people skip out on Nintendo, it's ridiculous. All consoles start slow. The best version of Madden 14, I kid you not, was the Wii U. You could draw plays on the gamepad. It was awesome. And they just totally bypass that. A lot of people, they don't want to spend the extra time to port to Nintendo because it's not as easy. And then there's people that just don't like Nintendo. They think it's a general kid audience. They fail to realize there's a whole heck of a lot of people like me that were kids with Nintendo, and we grew up and we stayed loyal to Nintendo. That loyalty is a term a lot of people don't understand anymore. But I don't know. I don't want to ramble on too much, but Fishy fishing is done. I don't know the difficulty setting. It was probably hard or nightmare, I'll tell you that. We did 3-star. We got a Portal Master rank up. Got to see several characters, and you got to hear me gripe and rant about various things. So some people enjoy that more than commentary. I don't know. But next time around, we'll try to be more focused now that I've gotten that off my mind and chest. So, nonetheless, though, I finally did get connected with my nephew on Minecraft through all the paid services we had to do, and had a good time. So, PC, I kind of, right now, I'm thinking PC, iPad, Xbox One, but I don't know, I mean, if we can play together when we're not together, I guess there's some merit to that. But anyway, I'll quit rambling again, and thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. If you are of my mindset and you think that the online interaction should be free, feel free to leave comments down below. If you think I'm crazy, if you think I sound like I'm 65 years old and sitting on the front porch waiting for people to step on my grass so I can shake my cane, let me know. But like I said, I mean, some people, if you didn't grow up with it, you'll just accept it as is. There's people like me that grew up in a different time, and they should maintain that stance, and they just accept the status quo. And that is something I will never do. And it's all too commonplace in society with many issues across many spectrums. But I'm one of those old people that'll raise Cain, I guess. So I'll shut up, though, and we will move on. And I'll probably have a disclaimer down there. You can skip this one or just mute it, whatever. But once again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you back here shortly.